Alright, here is a quick little tour of my craft room. It is ever changing, and I'm always doing something. In fact, there's a few things that I still need to do, but I thought I would just get a quick video out and show you guys my room. I'm going to start with this little cubby here, which belongs to my husband. It's where that's his little portion of the room that he gets. And then right here is my main work desk, which is made up of crop and style cubes from Oriental Trading and a tabletop that I purchased at a school sale. I just took the legs off of it and threw it up on top of the crop and style cubes, and it works perfectly. Right here in this top little cubby I have my Life Documented album and my Project Life album, which I can easily get to. There's a few things I need to finish up from 2010, and then I can keep track of 2011. Down below is where I keep all my envelopes and packages for selling cards. And then down below is where I keep all of my pictures that I have printed off that need to be scrapbooked or whatever. Here's another view of my desk. And the top of my desk and workspace here, I've got my Cuttlebug and all of my nestabilities and dies that I use on a daily basis. My Copic markers and my charts for what I have. I've got a little basket there of all my Valentine's stuff, all my Valentine embellishments, papers, whatnot that I'm going to be using this month. And this just holds some various already stamped images. Some are already colored, some different papers, whatnot. I have my twine in the drawers, different little tools that I need. That's my scrap basket there. My inks, my Score Pal, my embellishments, and all my little tools so that they're all easily accessible. And up above here is where a good majority of my stamps are. These are all the clear mounted, or the clear stamps that come in little packages from My Favorite Things, and there she goes. I've got them up on these clip it up rails, and I'll put a link to that in my blog post if you guys can find those. And then in my drawers, these two over here came separately from Oriental Trading. They were the file folder cabinets, excuse me, and I like them, but they don't do what they are supposed to do. They were supposed to have file folders and metal rails. The metal rails do not fit, they fall out, and the file folders weren't wide enough to go all the way across. So it was kind of a lame thing in my opinion, but as far as holding my paper and whatnot, I like them. And I've just got all my paper in Cropper Hopper folders, and I've got all this on my pattern paper that's sorted out by company, and then kits that I have and whatnot. It's all easily accessible. And down here, this was another thing, the door fell off and I just need to screw it back on. This is where I keep all of my 12x12 cardstock. This is my Stampin' Up! Cardstock, American Crafts, and then Basil cardstock I keep in there. And of course my chair. The Chipettes are in here playing with me today, and all my different bags that I like. And then over in these drawers, these two are just supplies, blocks, ink, gum, whatever, and more supplies in here. My airbrush system, Mod Podge, colored pencils, chalks. And down here, easily accessible, is my buttons and felt. I store all my buttons in these little ball jars. You can see the colors, which I love, and they don't take up a lot of space. I know you can get those jars at Walmart. And then all my various felts. And down here is my paper tray ink stamps. These are other various stamps that I have no other place to go with them, so they go right there. Okay, so that is my main workstation where I spend a lot of my time. And then what I recently purchased was some Pottery Barn, this desk and the 2 file cabinets over here, so that I have a little bit more workspace when it comes to home office work and playing on the computer. But it's also functional for storage and whatnot. So I'll kind of show you. I have all my ribbon, loose ribbon, stored in these jars. I happened to pick those up at a local secondhand store. I was pretty lucky. And I have all of my spool ribbon, fibers, vintage stuff right here. All my punches, easily accessible. And my 8.5 by 11 cardstock, Stampin' Up! Paper tray ink cardstock, and then some smaller paper pads in the front there. Down below, got some stuff hidden away. This little rolling cart, I can take it out and use it wherever I need to. I've got all my alphabet stickers, scrapping supplies, and then my Cricut cartridges go in there. I'm hoping that that makes it a little bit easier to take them to crops. This is just office supplies. I have my ink refills and paints in this box, paper stuff, printer, paper, adhesive refills, extra adhesive, just a few glue dots, that's all. I think this one, oh no, it's not empty. I've got some just various supplies, extra cutters, extra ribbon, these cute little glitter letters that I always forget to use because they're stored away in here. Up top here, I've got some of my flowers and an extra empty jar, my printer, and my Cricut. And below the Cricut, I have all of my Cricut vinyl, cork board, magnet board, and then my bind it all and accessories for that. And in the bottom drawer is embossing powders, embossing gun, hot glue gun, extra supplies and whatnot. And then I have a little cubby there and this very messy desk. There's a little messy artist who sits at this desk and all of her stuff. Some file cabinets for personal papers and whatnot. And my closet, I'm going to show you my closet. It's a closet. It's covered for purpose because it's messy, but there's my sewing stuff, alterable items, more alterable items, albums, baskets. These are items, cards that I've made, things I have for sale on Etsy. This is where I keep all my small embellishments, my brads, hinges, hardware, stickles, that kind of stuff. I have to hide from the little crafter who likes to get into those things, and out of sight, out of mind, so she doesn't get into those too much. This is my stock that I have for sale when I go to crops, or if I have a shop here at the home. Various things hidden away, family paperwork and whatnot. There's some cards that I have done that I need to get packaged up or mailed out. My snacks. And then this is where I keep all of my wood-mounted stamps from Stampin' Up. Different wood-mounted stamps that I've purchased various places. And that is my closet. And then over here I have my sewing table. It had a built-in sewing machine and that didn't work, and now my other sewing machines don't work, so until I get a new one, it's just gonna sit like this, extra workspace. I've got some things there that I'm trying to get rid of, All that stuff is purge stuff that I need to get rid of. And my bulletin board there. And that is basically my room. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you ever want to come play, I'm here all the time. Have a good day. Bye.